Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, it is Aussieverse, and we are back, baby, for what, Steve?
We're going to have a fucking good time.
It is FOC, last call, pre-order, baby. Sharif, when do you need to buy these books?
Anytime before midnight this Sunday. Otherwise, you're going to be ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching more.
That is correct. We are sponsored by Comic Bookaroo, and we have some fantastic people that contribute to this channel. Who are they? They are our 4 lifers. These are our paid members. We appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for contributing to Aussieverse. And if you would like to also contribute to Aussieverse, remember that being a paid member is not required. The best way you can support Aussieverse is by subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, and commenting on why you don't like Sharif. Now, moving on, we're going to go to... Oh, sorry, Sharif. That I was meant to think that, not say that.
You said it out loud. Keep it in there.
I know.
Again.
Sorry. Anyway, Comic Bookaroo, here we go. This is the name of the place. Boom. This is the name of the game. Boom. We are going to our hottest books of the week. Sharif, would you be so kind as to shove us to the top? Thank you, sir. That looked a bit heavy. Okay. Take it away, Sharif.
Alrighty, for page 1, row 1, we've got Ultimate Spider-Man 15 with the daughter swinging off his back. That cover to Absolute Superman 5, main cover A. Something's busting out. Carrying on, Amazing Spider-Man 69. This is part of the death of Spider-Man. We've got, who's that holding him in his arms? None other than Doom. And we've got Mark Spears' Monsters issue 4. That's the B cover.
How many issues is Monsters going to be? Because I keep waiting for it to finish so I can get the trade.
There's a lot.
There's a lot?
Yeah. Oh, you got to love it. It's got a character called Spaz.
What do you mean there's a lot? This is number 4.
Yeah, it's a lot. If you've only got one.
Oh, by the way, I checked out this list on Monday and I found one book that I want. And because today is Wednesday, I've forgotten what that book is. So you need to point out to me the one book that I want to pre-order.
All right, we're on it.
All right. Definitely not this one. Batgirl 5, that's her hiding behind some flowers. But we've got an homage cover from Mark Spears, issue 4. This is the cover E. Yep. And moving on, we've got X-Men 13, followed by a shiny of Batman 612. This is the Jim Lee fall variant for cover B.
I love that Mark Spears one.
It's very cool, isn't it? Very cool.
Oh. No. Oh. Look at that one.
Another homage cover for Monsters 4. Yep, there it is. ASM 300. And we've got X Factor 8, followed by cover C for Monsters 4. This is the Picos Bill cover. And Through Red Windows, 1 of 3 from Distillery. Ooh, Joel Jones.
Can I just check my volume again? I saw me echoing. No,
you can't find him, mate.
And Iron Man issue 6, Absolute Superman 5. That's the cover B. My man carrying a tank. Monsters 4. This is the A cover featuring Dracula. And You Won't Feel a Thing, issue 2, cover A, which isn't showing much.
Which also reminds me of Steve for some reason.
That's what she said.
Ooh, all new Venom with Mr. Big Head. This is issue 4. It's 10. Speaking of 4, Fantastic Four. Issue 30.
What a segue.
Hey.
And actually, sorry, what does the title say on the comic?
Fantastic 3.
Yes.
Because the Thing is no more.
Apparently.
Man,
Ooh.
I feel for Ben. Walking Dead Deluxe 108, reaching that finishing line pretty quick. Poison Ivy 31. This is cover C.
Now, we have all new Venom. Do we find out who the Venom is yet? Because that's the question. Oh man! By the time you finish this issue, you'll be one step closer to knowing who's under the goo. That also reminds me of.
I'm not touching that.
That also reminds me of a pastime.
Oh boy.
Moving on, High Street 4.
I said I would never lie to our viewers.
Yeah, no, bad boy. Maniac of New York. Don't call it a comeback. Have you noticed so many issue 4s we've got just on page 1? Oy.
No, I'm noticing. Sorry, I'm not noticing that. I'm noticing how so many titles make me think I'm a 12-year-old boy and all the jokes. Don't call it a comeback. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
X-Men. This is a facsimile edition for issue 133 and Birds of Prey 19. This is the Jennifer Frisian International Women's Day Black Canary variant.
Steve Alicious.
Sorry, that was really shit. Absolute Superman number 5, cover C, J. Lee cardstock. We've got Void Rivals number 17, cover A, Falling in Love on the Path to Hell number 7, cover A, White Boat number 3 of 3. That run has finished. I have no idea what the White Boat is about.
Well, for 1370 as well, I'd imagine it's a pretty thick book.
Have a few pages, wouldn't it? Interesting. All right, we've got Helverine, and not sure about that cover. Number 4, Deadpool number 12, Daredevil Unleashed, Hell Red Band number 3 of 5, Polyband, and Phoenix number 9.
So 2 things that I'm seeing here. One is, who is that on the Deadpool cover? It looks like a spider person.
It's a spider of some sort.
Oh, Miles Morales.
Wow.
What? Okay, I don't know what that costume is, but it's Spider-Man. Okay, and the second thing I'm noticing is
with the red and purple. It reminds me of no, what's his name?
Chasm.
What Marvel? The 80s Avengers, the one with the visor.
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. Yeah.
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 Okay. The other thing I'm noticing is a female version of what's this guy's name that was in the latest run of Daredevil? Not the latest run, the one before that, by Zdarsky. And this character is going to be in the Daredevil TV show that comes out soon. Oh, hang on. Maybe it says it in here. Muse. So, for those that don't know, Muse was a brand new baddie created in not the last run of Daredevil, but the run before. I think I'm right. And it was a really great character because it was a person that made art out of their victims. So, so Matt Murdock would walk into like a room and there'd be like a painting of blood, and it'd be like 7 different people's blood. And it was a really intriguing character. And yes, that character is going to be in the new Daredevil show. But it's a male. So I don't understand this female. version? I'm very curious now to know.
This sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
All right, moving on here. We've got Godzilla versus Fantastic Four, number 1, a wraparound variant cover. Defenders of the Earth, number 5 of 8, cover A. Batman 612, facsimile edition, another Jim Lee cover, which is a cover A, the non-shiny cover, and Life, number 5, cover B.
Life. Do you need to know any more? Probably a cover would help.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Star Wars, The Legacy of Vader, number 2. Alien Paradiso, number 4 of 5, so that run's almost done. We've got Hell Hunters, number 4 of 5, that one's almost done as well. And Werewolf by Night, Red Band, number 8, Polybag. Got to love a good horror comic that's been polybagged. It means it's pretty gruesome on the inside.
Will this and Deadpool, since that one is Red Band, also be collected in hardcover? Fingers crossed.
Be good if it was.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, question for you, Blake. Have there been many sort of Red Band, titles or books or runs that have actually been put into Omnis? Is it a fairly common sort of thing for Red Bands or not?
No. So Red Band is a new thing. I don't know if it started with Blood Hunt or not, but if it didn't, then it started very close to Blood Hunt, the event.
Okay, so it's not that long ago. Yeah,
they did. For every issue of the event, they had a normal issue, and then they had a Red Band issue, which I did. Dom of X did a side-by-side comparison of them, and apart from a few panels here and there where it was a little more violent, it's really not that big a deal, in my opinion. Like, obviously, if you want the more violent ones, then yeah, get them, but I wouldn't say it's something that you need to get. However, with these new Red Band ones, there isn't 2 versions. There's only the Red Band. So Werewolf by Night is a Red Band. The Daredevil is a Red Band. I feel like I'm forgetting one, but yeah. I'm interested in them. Plus, it's also a little bit of a point of contention because the way they were selling the Red Band originally with the Blood Hunt issues is the only way you're going to be able to read the Red Band editions is by buying the single issues, and they'll never be collected and they'll never be digital. Now, Marvel have announced a hardcover of the Red Band Blood Hunt. So, yeah.
That makes sense. It's something really different, and people will like it. They'd like to get it. They'd like to collect it. Digital's great, but just having a hardcover of the Red Band, I reckon, would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and I agree. Plus, in the upcoming omnibus of Blood Hunt, which they haven't announced yet, there won't be the Red Band issues in them. It'll just be the normal ones.
Interesting. All right, moving on. We've got Ultimate Spider-Man number 15, Rian Gonzalez variant. We've got Godzilla versus Fantastic Four number 1, Peach Momoko, your favorite artist. Godzilla versus Fantastic Four number 1. I love as I mentioned in the previous episode we did, the old style boxing poster is very, very cool. Godzilla versus Fantastic Four number 1. So that's just a standard cover, isn't it?
Claudia, if you're watching this, do you see these 3 words? It's clobbering time. That's the 3 words I'm always asking you to say when CM Punk comes out. I did not make that word up. It exists.
There you go. Clobbering.
She's like, I don't even know what that word means. And I'm like, to punch someone, to smash someone.
To break something.
Every time CM Punk comes to the ring, he says that. It's clobbering time.
That's cool. All right, moving on. We've got a JSA number 5 cover A. We've got Cruel Kingdom number 3 of 4. That runs almost done. A couple of covers there for those. Defenders of the Earth number 5 of 8. And cover B there with a toy cover. And over to you, boss man. What's on page 1, 2, 3?
Brave and the Bold, number 30, facsimile edition. Birds of Prey 19 by my girl, Rian Gonzalez. Yeah, man. I'm so happy that she is still getting work over at DC. She is a wonderful, wonderful artist. Batman, trade paperback, volume 5, The Dying City, and You Won't Feel a Thing, The Revenge of Steve, number 2.
What?
Through Red Windows, number 1 of 3. That looks like what is this one? Oh, man, I picked the one with a huge freaking... Okay, you want to know what all of this is? You know what it's about? You need to go to Comic Bookeroo yourselves and check that out. I'm too lazy to read that. One for
like
Sorrow. Sorry, Steve?
If you like it, make sure you buy it. By Sunday.
Well, how are they going to know? It's number 1.
Try it. It's like
go to your comic book store. Go to your comic book store and read it there, and then buy it if you like it. One for Sorrow, number 2 of 3, with 2 different covers. An Amazing Spider-Man, number 69, by Marvel Rivals variant.
You're such a child sometimes.
Sorry, I can't help it.
Yes.
I tried not to laugh when you said polybagged.
You did laugh when I said polybag. Weirdo.
Chrononauts, library edition, hardcover. Sharif, is that something you're going to be getting?
Yes, because this is part of the Miller world that is bringing his stuff over to Dark Horse. I think this is his 3rd library edition.
I am going to ignore this because I do not need more worlds. I'm already getting stuck into Geiger and Junkyard Joe. So, yeah, no. I don't want to know if that's any good. Deadpool Team Up trade paperback, which is a little weird. I'm not going to lie. I've read the first 2 or 3 issues, and it's a lot more involved than what I would have thought. Like when I first saw Deadpool Team Up, I thought it'd be like the old Deadpool Team Ups where it was just Deadpool teaming up with a random person and they're all silly and stuff. Where in this one, it's a continuing story and it's new characters about dragons and eggs and other dimensions. And so don't judge that by its cover. It's quite involved, that Deadpool Team Up.
No, too bad. I am gonna, because that cover by Liefeld, you know it's Liefeld. Look at the way he draws the mouth, the eyes. It's got his fingerprint all over it.
It just seems like a weird team.
Well, it is.
There you go.
West Coast Avengers. Sorry, work is messaging me at the same time, and I'm trying to make it look like I'm not doing anything other than paying attention to my own show. West Coast Avengers, number 5. I've got to know, has Ultron broken bad yet? Flag Smasher returns. For those that don't know Flag Smasher, he's a guy that smashes flags. There you go. Let's see. Steve Rogers' dark double take on the West Coast Avengers, and he's out for blood. Can Iron Man and War Machine's ragtag team survive a villain who's nearly conquered the whole world? No mention of Ultron. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man 69 again. The Young 8 Deaths of Spider-Man variant. Ultimate Spider-Man number 15. Nick Fury versus Fing Fang Foom. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Is this going to be set in the old days, maybe?
Yeah, because
hey, be careful. What do you classify as the old days?
Well, Nick Fury's got an eye patch, and he's not really Nick Fury anymore. He's like, what is he called? The Unseen or something now. And this is actually part 3 of the J. Michael Straczynski team-up books.
I always thought that Fing Fang Foom was a weird name for a dragon.
It is. And there's a story behind that, but I've forgotten it. You'll have to Google it. 2 other comics without covers, 3 other comics without covers. Jupiter's Legacy finale number 5. G.I. Joe second printing number 2. G.I. Joe number 1, the 3rd printing, with a girl looking at you saying, hey, boy. And Wednesday Comics hardcover. That looks like a book Sharif will buy.
No, I will not, because it's sitting up there.
God, you buy some weird shit sometimes, I swear.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Perfect timing.
that G.I. Joe cover, the second one, is that Baroness?
Oh, I just left it.
There we go.
Right.
All right, let's carry
And
this thing on. Where do we
we
go?
are
Last Foc
going
Weekly.
to page
Page 4.
4.
Right, there we go.
I am so happy that I've got 2 screens now because I can see you and I can see the screen.
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right. So for page 4, we've got a couple of Walking Dead Deluxes 108 with cover B and C. And following that, we've got two covers of Two-Face. Issue 4 from DC. Two-Face. As in Batman Two-Face?
Yeah, I reckon. I didn't know Two-Face had his own run.
Well, 6 issues worth.
Yeah.
But man, this looks like a classic. Now, if you go classic, you gotta say Captain Marvel. I'm gonna say Captain Marvel cover C and Shazam cover A. that's gonna throw people off.
I like it.
Secret 6 issue 1 of 6. Unfortunately, for cover E, we don't have any art for that yet. And Savage Dragon 276. That's the main cover from Mr. Larson himself. Following that is Poison Ivy 31 cover A, King Spawn trade paperback volume 6. No title for that book that I can see. Anyways, Justice League The Adam Project 3 of 6, halfway through, cover A, and unfortunately no cover B for GSA 5. Sweet. Volume 2 of JLA is available for pre-order. This is the Electric Superman era, still by Grant Morrison. Hopefully they take this all the way up to issue 124, 125. So that's going to be like, I don't know, 6, 7 volumes, I guess. Dark Room. A lot to cover. Dark Room volume. As I was saying, Dark Room volume 2. I remember you mentioning you've got volume 1, and when there was news of this coming out, you said you're gonna get this. So are you gonna get this?
You found the book. That is correct.
I would not have picked that in a million years.
Yeah, I know. I still haven't read the first one, so it better be good.
Better be.
Moving on, we've got Birds of Prey 19. This is the main cover. We've got Barda, we've got Batgirl, we've got one more I don't recognize. But what I do recognize is Batman. We've got 2 of them in the Brave and the Bold Out of Darkness trade paperback. Doesn't say volume 1. No, it says volume 2 on the cover.
Oh, it does too.
There you go.
This is not a volume 2. This is a volume 5 of Batman hardcover, The Dying City. We've got Void Rivals 17 cover B from that person right there, and Tin Can Society issue 6 of 9 from Image. Yaha! Pretty hot for this one. American Dolpho's Sweet Paprika open for business 4 of 5. Creepshow trade paperback volume 3 from Image, and we've got this one. I'm gonna pick up this one from Lemire. I think it's a 9 I think it's a 9-issue series. Fish Flies from Image, and Nice House by the Sea 6 of 12. This is cover B, halfway through the maxi series, and Dead Eyes, the Empty Frames 4 of 5.
I love that name of the cover of the comic, Dead Eyes, the Empty Frames. It sounds cool. Steve?
All right, we've got Veil graphic novel volume 1, Temperature of Orange. Mark Spears Monsters number 4, cover F. What sort of cover is it, boys? It's a shiny. That
was horrible.
It was terrible, wasn't it? Parliament of Brooks, number 4 cover A. That's a cool cover, by the way. Endeavour, draw your own cover. Next one. Oh, that's cool. Mark Spears Monsters, number 4 cover G. Midnight Airlines, no cover for that one, but there is a cover for the next one, which is cover A. And GFT 20th Anniversary Fairy Tale Pinup Special
Grimm's
cover
Fairy
A.
Tales.
GFT.
Grimm's Fairy Tales.
No, get fuck out. No.
Oh my.
That's very appropriate, and it's a very nice cover, by the way. Actually, they're very nice covers, both of them. Anyway, moving on.
That's a cover.
It certainly is. All right, Grim Fairy Tales number 94, cover D. Life number 5, cover A. Endeavour number 1, cover B. And cover A. Moving on to the next line, we have Venom War Spider-Man Lethal Protectors trade paperback. Star Wars Legacy of Vader number 2, Alan Quart variant cover. That is a cool looking Star Wars cover. Alien Paradiso, no cover for that. Helverine number 4, Jonas Sharf cover.
What is in this book? We have Venom War Spider-Man 1 to 4, Venom War Lethal Protectors 1 to 3, Venom War Fantastic Four one shot, which that issue has so many words. It's insane. Like it's
a book.
It's the most wordy comic I think I've ever read. And Venom War, it's Jeff, which is Jeff the Land Shark. So that's that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 issues. Okay.
That's a decent sized book.
Yep.
It's the most.
So we have.
Have you read a Golden Age or a Silver Age book?
What? Yeah, I have, but this is different because Doom and Kang are fighting over time, and it's it was way too much.
So many words. All right, we've got Poor Man's Aquaman, number 8 of 8. That's the end of that run.
How dare you?
How dare you? Image, something there's no cover for. Sabretooth, The Dead Don't Talk, number 4 of 5. And Deadpool with no cover. Like a pub with no beer. Phoenix, no cover. Power Man, Timeless, number 2 of 5. X-Men, number 13. Storm variant cover. Fantastic Four, number 30. What if Disney became the Fantastic Four homage variant cover?
I like the is it Pluto or Goofy? No, it's Goofy.
The Goofy Grim.
Yeah. Goofy Grim.
Goofy
Yeah, well done.
Actually, I just realised what I said. Yeah, I meant to say Ben Grimm, and then I didn't say it right. So anyway, moving on. Good work, Steve.
But it worked well.
It did. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Fantastic Four 1, a Mark Bagley variant. Godzilla versus Fantastic Four 1, a Bradshaw variant. Drifters, Omnibus Graphic Novel Volume 1 from Dark Horse. Sonic the Hedgehog number 77. The Exorcism at 1/600 pen number 4. Retro Fan Magazine number 37. I do not remember the first 36. Back issue 158. Where's the first 157? What's going on here with Tomorrow's Publishing?
They're just chucking numbers out there and hoping you forget the previous ones.
It's so strange. Like I'm very curious. All of a sudden we have 2 new issues and what? Okay.
And good luck finding back issues for those ones.
Yeah. If they exist.
And it continues. American Comic Book Chronicles hardcover. Oh, okay, hardcover, the 1980s. American Comic Book Chronicles hardcover, 1965 to 69. What are these? Okay, doesn't tell you. That's helpful. You want to sell your product? Tell us what it is. G.I. Joe number 2, second printing, and G.I. Joe number 1, the third printing again. With a wraparound.
I think the American Comic Book Chronicles made it just like a bit of a summary of all 1980s comics.
How dare you use logic?
Correct.
G.I. Joe with a cover that is the third printing of number 1, but then Mankey got jealous and no, Mankey did that one too. All right, that joke's not going to work. They're both the same cover.
Nothing worse than a jealous Mankey.
Robot Todd, number 2. Toward, hardcover, something like that. Teen Titans Go, number 1, and Superman Final Crisis Legion of 3 Worlds, the deluxe edition hardcover. Say that 3 times fast. Steve, go.
3 times fast. Go.
Smart-ass prick. Student Government Trade Paperback by Mad Cave Studios. Stitches, number 3 of 3 with 2 covers. And Shazam, number 21 with a very undramatic cover. Is that a word?
Just looks like one of those teen romance covers. It just doesn't inspire me to buy it.
Nope, I didn't press the button thing.
Press the button thing.
Oh, thank you.
7.
And the first one is a shiny of Secret 6. 1 of 6. Very aptly numbered miniseries. We've got cover DCBNA. DCBA. Yay!
Who's the Superman?
That's which one? Which cover?
All of them.
Isn't
He's right there. He's right there. He's right there.
Isn't that John?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
It's John.
Is it John Kent? Yeah,
Because
I think you're right.
In this cover, he's got the classic insignia, but in these two, it's like a brown over red, and then here it's like a brown over gold. What's going on?
It's a secret.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Sorry. Moving on.
Shh.
Moving on, we got female kid savage dragon 276. That's the cover B, and we got Rick and Morty one shot cover B and cover A. But what we don't have the cover of is Poison Ivy, Plastic Death and Dolls trade paperback from Image, and Papa Duke 2 of 3. That's all 3 cover A, B, and C from Expose Holdings. Never heard of it.
That's a fun title to say, isn't it? Papa Duke.
Papa Duke.
Papa Duke. It's like iguana. Papa Duke. Fun words.
What do you mean it's like iguana? Sounds nothing like iguana.
No, but isn't the word iguana just fun to say? Iguana. So it's
I
Papa
reckon
Duke.
the best phrase is fish croissant, because the word for fish in French is poisson. So you say poisson, croissant.
Hang on. Whoa. The word for fish in French is croissant.
No, poisson with a P.
What?
Poisson?
Poisson.
Poisson. And then you got croissant. So you say poisson, croissant. Oh, they're fancy. Poisson, croissant. Easy.
Aussieverse, teaching you French.
Oh.
Moving on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's you, dude.
What? Oh my God. I'm so totally correct. You know what? You know what?
Really?
Like, seriously, tonight is just not my night. I am so thrown off with life that I am not at my best today. Hence the internet outage. I didn't cause the internet outage. Why am I blaming the internet outage on myself? I don't know. But I'm just saying, this is not me on camera. Get off the screen, though. Okay. We have...
You're on dial-up.
What? Yeah.
You're on dial-up at the moment.
I'm not saying it a third time. Nightwing, the Prince of Gotham omnibus hardcover. Sharif, Steve, you getting this?
Yes.
Really?
No.
What?
Yep.
The one who said yes said no. The one I thought would say yes said no, and the one I thought would say no said yes.
Yeah,
I think
I'm not
Nightwing's
getting
awesome. Why not, Sharif?
it. Because it's already sitting on my shelf over there.
Of course it is.
Fair enough. And then we have an My Bridge and Monsterwood Omnibus all become one hardcover.
I've got one of those right now.
Oh my God.
An omnibus?
Oh, Monsterwood, you fucking...
That's why I can't stand up for the next 10 minutes.
Oh, God. And Sharif's alternative is his monkey meat, the summer batch number 1. Missing on the moon, number 3 or 4. Juvenile, number 4 or 5, which really sums up Aussieverse.
It's like it was scripted.
It's all on the fly, boys. It's all on the fly. All right, I'm going to keep going because,
Please do.
Justice League, the Atom Project, number 3 of 6, with 2 different covers. In one, Adam looks like he's having some fun. Look, I have an idea. In the other, I think he's angry because his idea was shit. JSA, number 5, and Going Under, graphic novel. Why is that another title that sounds sexual? I don't know. Keep going.
Trick.
Galaxy of Madness. This is 7 of 10 from Mad Cave Studios. Awesome.
Yeah, well, as long as we entertain ourselves, I think that's what matters, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, let's go with that. And let's go with First Americans, issue 2 of 8 from Comics Experience. We've got cover A and cover B for that miniseries, and drumming up an appetite with Vinnie Paul. This is the hardcover edition.
Oh, who's Vinnie Paul the drummer for? Do you remember?
God damn you! How dare you embarrass me live on camera? Vinnie Paul is.
He's holding drumsticks.
And
He's Googling.
hang on, I'm not Googling anything. It doesn't. Pantera.
Well done, sir. Did Claudia just yell it out?
It's there on the cover, man.
Where is it on the cover?
Where? Oh, yeah. Pantera, Damage Plan, and hell yeah.
What? Oh my god! It does too.
There.
Oh my god! All right.
Another music themed comic, Def Leppard's Hysteria. Trade paperback. Oh, cowboys with many hats. Oh, this is a one. Just a one shot. And moving on, Brave and the Bold, fixing the edition C. This is this cover catered for the female readers? I don't know. Brave and the Bold, shiny.
I don't know.
So that cowboy with many hats one, it's interesting. I know a little bit about that one, funnily enough, because it's a one shot. Every single panel is him just changing hats.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Changing hats.
Blade Forger 1 of 5. We've got 2 covers right there, A and B, and Black Cloak. No, Cloak. Trade paperback volume 2. Murderer.
And
no, I'm not frozen. Birds of Prey 19. This is
what just happened?
I don't know.
He says he's not frozen, but we can hear his ceiling fan still going.
This background music.
Just checking.
Yeah.
All right, Birds of Prey. Everyone's seen it by now. Keep going.
Yeah, Constantine's in it.
Bad Girl. Issue 5. We've got Art Wars graphic novel from Pow Press, a Legacy of Violence collection, trade paperback from Mad Cave Studios, and a coverless comic.
Okay, we're going to move on now. We've got a lot of these sweet paprikas. Some Sam and Twitch, some more Rick and Morty. Page number 9, because we are going into overtime. Hyde Street's Army of One, Nice House by the Sea, Night of the Slashers, Hilarious House of Frightenstein, Volume 1. Stitches with a shiny Duke, Parliament of Rooks number 4, Wind, The Power of Blood, Endeavour number 1, Student Government, more Stitches, more Papaduke, Iguana, and more Damaged People. Page 10. Betty and Veronica, looking like he has the greatest problem in the world right now. B and V, Friends Forever, Once Upon a Time.
But there's a hole in that popcorn bucket.
Ooh.
These Grim Fairy Tale covers, man.
They're saucy, aren't they?
They're okay by me. And yes.
There's nothing grim about them.
No.
Except for the fact that I'm not reading them. Terror and Fury, number 3. That's a cover too. More stuff. Quested, trade paperback, Monster Quest graphic novel.
I wonder if Wind will be collected as a volume 4. It's
no idea, Sharif. Why don't you find out and tell us?
Yeah. And put it in the comments, Sharif.
I was wondering when the mangas would come on.
1 page ago.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Cool.
They're never up high. They're never up high, are they?
We have Tongues hardcover volume 1.
From Pantheon.
That's right. Sonic the Hedgehog IDW collection hard. What?
Just laughing. You're just a
laughing.
weirdo.
Oh boy. Okay. Wolverine Enemy of the State trade paperback, Ultimate X-Men Epic Collections trade paperback volume 1, and X-Men Epic Collections trade paperback volume 19 Mutant Genesis, as well as Mighty Marvel Masterworks Incredible Hulk volume 19 with 2 covers. Wolverine Goes to Hell omnibus with 2 covers. This has only ever been printed with the 1 cover right here, and this time reprinting it comes out with a new cover too. New Warriors Nova and Night Thrasher omnibus. We have 2 covers. Why am I not getting this one, Sharif?
Because you've already got it.
Well, looking at the content, right? I don't have Night Thrasher, the issues. I feel like Nova 1 to 5 will be in the Nova omnibus. An 8-16. The Fantastic Four, the Amazing Spider-Man, all of that I'd have in other omnibuses. Darkhawk I wouldn't have. But the one I do want is Spider-Man Friends and Enemies 1 to 4. That was one of the earliest Spider-Man series I ever read that introduced me to the New Warriors. And I really liked that. So I'm a bit torn. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'll get it one day when somebody sells it secondhand.
I like Night Thrasher. I mean, that's what you call yourself when you're staying home alone, but
You're not wrong. Look at Gabriel Delotto Venom.
Yes.
That is a sweet cover.
Yes.
Holy mother. That's is
cool.
Beautiful. God damn it. Why did I have to see that one? Daredevil Unleash Hell Red Band West Coast Avengers number 5 with a couple more covers. Phoenix with a couple more covers. And the last page.
We made it.
We did. Godzilla versus Fantastic Four with a Scotty Young cover. Who Are the Power Pals? Number 1 with 2 covers. Jupiter's Legacy Finale. Number 5 with a black and white cover. And that is all she wrote. Thank you very much for sticking with us for 46 minutes. It's a long episode, and we really appreciate you sticking it through, especially with the whole outage. Thank you very much. Anything you want to say before we go, boys?
Yeah, I hope the Kansas City Chiefs lose on Monday.
I have no idea what that means. If you want to see more
it's
of
the Super Bowl.
When's the Super Bowl?
Next Monday.
Oh,
in
sweet.
Australia.
You know why I really care about that?
You don't.
The ads. That's right. The ads and the
ads are very
trailers.
good.
Yes. By the time this goes on from tomorrow, because we're recording this on Tuesday, the Fantastic Four trailer will be out.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing that tonight. 11 o'clock Australian time, I believe, isn't it, mate?
It is. It is. And did you guys happen to like the Final Destination movies?
I watched that trailer today.
Yep,
what the hell?
Final Destination, man. How good. How good. I'm so glad they're back. Sharif, you're smiling politely. Does that mean you haven't seen the Final Destination movies?
The earlier ones are good. As always with the long running franchise, it peters off, it drops off. No, always go for the first three.
I like them all. I remember
Your
going to
standards
the
are
theater
low.
for Final Destination 3D. Anyway,
Well, that would have been interesting.
yeah, it
3Ds?
was great. Yeah, there was one of them was 3D. I think it might have been
You and two other mates.
This has been Aussieverse. Thank you very much for sticking with us because we know how important your time is, and you could be doing so many more other things other than watching us for 50 minutes. So you could, but don't try. But thank you very much for sticking through. We really, really appreciate it. We love each and every one of you. Well, I don't know all of you, but I'm assuming I would love each and every one of you. Maybe a couple I wouldn't like if I met them because there are people. Anyway, but thank you very much. I'm sure you're all fantastic. Probably shouldn't have said that, but hey, like I said, I'll never lie on this show. That's it. Aussieverse, what is it?
3Ds.
No, 4. Live.
4 live.
Catch you next time.